crisis you see in these countries is because of stagnation of the last 60 years since independence. The population is increasing, the economies are not increasing. What do you expect?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share and also comment. To my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back and watching my video. Thank you so much for the love and support. So guys, I want us to watch this powerful speech from the president of Uganda, Dr. Yoweri Museveni. He has delivered a very strong, powerful speech, and I want to share with you, to my Caribbean people, to my Caribbean leaders, and also to my African leaders. Watch this video, then I'll be back with more comments.
One of the problems was Africa producing raw materials. Matière primaire, they call it in Français, matière primaire. Raw materials. Imagine coffee. The global value of coffee is $460 billion. All the coffee producing countries of the world, Brazil, us, all this, we only get 25 billion of that. Out of the 460 billion, the coffee producing countries get 25 billion. And Africa gets only 2.5 billion. 900 million of that comes to Uganda because Uganda produces a lot of coffee. A country like Germany, which has no coffee, earns $65 billion from coffee. So, this I sell a kilo of coffee, good grade coffee, $2.5. Somebody in London will get $241 from that 1 kilo. Okay, there are other costs on the way. I don't want to, because he's the owner of a restaurant and so on. But coffee roasting, coffee grinding, coffee packing must happen here in Africa. It must happen at source. The shirt I'm putting on is Ugandan cotton. I don't put on foreign clothes. It's only the trousers I'm putting on because I can't go naked. Because they have not solved that problem for me. So, if you look at cotton, how many job levels are there? Job levels. You grow the cotton. Okay, that one we do. Those jobs we do. We gene the cotton. Kutoa mbegu, remove the seeds. That one we do here. And we end there. When you hear all these countries which have got crisis, Burkina Faso, I don't know what, Mali, all of them are cotton growing countries. But how much textiles are they producing? They're importing textiles, I don't know from where. So now if you end at level 2, gening, removing the seeds, then you take the pamba, you take the cotton. To cleverer people who are clever. So they take the cotton, they spinning, more money, more jobs for their children. They weave, more money, more jobs for their children. They put the print, more money, more jobs for their children. I looked at the figures. Uganda consumes 276 million meters of textiles each year. And that wonderful country of yours spends $880 million on clothes. Some of them dead people's clothes from Europe. When people die, their clothes, they are sent to you people, to Africa. And we spend 800, all the money we earn from coffee goes back to bring dead people's clothes. But we have got one factory there called Nightil. It produces 25 million meters. So in order to clothe our people in Uganda without importing, we need about 11 factories like the one of Nightil. And they would employ about 20,000 people. So there, and we would save $880 million, which we are just giving to other people. So this Ida, what did you say about the modern slavery of the Africans of producing raw materials? In one of our documents in Addis Ababa, we had talked of Africa producing what it does not consume and consuming what it does not produce. They had put that as a summary in one of the documents of the African Union. We must get rid of the production of raw. I banned the export of minerals from Uganda and process. I banned them. Piga marufuku. Then the agents were going in the corridors, what Mufanyi, no mineral will come from Uganda if it's not processed. You wait until I go away, you can steal the minerals, but not now. I banned this export of unprocessed minerals in 2012. So I banned, there will be no export of unprocessed minerals from Uganda. So there's no business. What do you mean there's no business? So when I banned them, they are flocking in now. They have opened 7 gold refineries. 7 gold refineries, they are there. Because I banned. The other day I was opening a tin refinery. You can imagine this tin, and Samia may know where we were, the power station, both sides, the Uganda side and the Tanzanian side. That is all tin. But all this time, imagine, since the British were here, they were taking stones, because tin in nature is a stone, looks like a stone. So they take that, and they give my people $11 per kilo. They take it to cleverer people. For the cleverer people, they get $32. My people got 11, those people get $32. And all the jobs. So when I was opening the factory, I was asking the refinery, I was asking them, this boy who opened the factory is a Canadian. I was asking them, has this Canadian brought his own electricity? No. Anatumia umeme wa kwetu. Ameleta maji yake ya factory? No. Anatumia maji yetu. Internet anatumia ya nani? Ya kwetu. So out of the $32, much of that money will remain in Uganda. Pay for the raw material, pay for the electricity, pay for the water, all that remains in Uganda. So what does, first of all, my African brothers and sisters say about this hemorrhage of Africa? Hemorrhage. Echikurukuto, we call it in Uganda. This hemorrhage must stop. The crisis you see in these countries is because of stagnation of the last 60 years since independence. The population is increasing, the economies are not increasing. What do you expect? So with these few words, Your Excellencies, what do I say? Merci beaucoup.
I hope you have watched that video from the President of Uganda, Dr. Yoweri Museveni. And also, I'm so proud of Dr. Yoweri Museveni because also he is following the footsteps of Ibrahim Traore. He is removing the colonizers also in Uganda. He is changing the system. And that's why the reasons to why I'm sharing with you, my brothers and sisters from Caribbean, and also to my Black American people, to see African revolution. It has started. And what Dr. Yoweri Museveni has come out and say, it is about Africa. Right now, people, we know that Africa, it is rich. Africa, we have minerals. Africa, we have gold. Africa, we have oil. So how comes Africa, it is rich and it is the poor at the same time? It is simply because the colonizers, they are still in contact with some of the African leaders, and some of the African leaders, they are betraying us by becoming the puppet from the colonizers. So they are selling our minerals, they are selling our gold, they are selling our heritage to the colonizers. And that's why you can see some of the African countries, they are rich and at the same time they are poor. They can't enjoy the benefit of their country. They can't enjoy the goodness of their land. So the people who are enjoying the goodness of their land, it is the colonizers, it is the outsiders. Because of their leaders, they are being turned to be puppets. Their leaders, they are being given a lot of money so that they can betray the their people. And this is also, it has made a lot of speculation to some of the African country by the people, the youth, to come and join hands and remove the puppet and remove the leaders who are involved in corruption. And also, Yoweri Museveni has come out and say, you can see like in Africa, we are producing a lot of minerals, but we are not consuming our minerals. We are consuming the minerals that we are not produce, simply because these people, they are coming and buy these minerals, they are going and process it outside, and then they are returning back by selling these minerals back to us, and we pay them a huge amount of money. And this is also leads to why Africa, it is poor and it is known as to be rich. It is because we are buying our own minerals to these people. We are buying our own things that it has come here from Africa to the colonizers, to these white people. The same way what it is happening in Jamaica. Jamaicans, they import a lot of things from China. Jamaicans, they import food from China. Jamaicans, they import clothes from China. A lot of things in Jamaica, it is coming from China. Why do you think it is coming from China? Jamaicans, are they not able to produce or to make clothes? Jamaicans are not being able to go in the farms, in their lands, and to plant some food. It is possible, but why is it so difficult, up to the point that Jamaicans, they are going and export a lot of things from China? This is, I can blame the government of Jamaica, because it has made foreigners to have a huge impact in Jamaica. The foreigners, they are taking some of the things in Jamaica. For example, the Chinese, right now you can see in Jamaica, the big businesses owners, they are the Chinese people, they are the foreigners people, they are these other race people. And we all know that Jamaica, it is predominantly a black nation. But why is it the foreigners, they have come and take over this Jamaica? The big businesses, I've told you, the owners, they are the Chinese people, or the Indians, or the white people. And these people, they have these people, they have made sure that they have closed down the black businesses by going to the government, and the government of Jamaica, it has given them a free 5 working years of without paying taxes. So you can see the foreigners can come in Jamaica, they open business, they do business for 5 years without paying taxes. But the local, the citizen, the Jamaicans, the black Jamaicans, they are not even allowed not to pay tax even for a day. You can see how their government, it is killing their own black people businesses. You can see how comes you can pay, you can give out foreigners to work in your country for 5 years without paying tax. This is to tell you that the Chinese or the other races, they are having a lot of privilege in Jamaica than the local people, and that's why you can see the black Jamaicans, they are suffering. The black people, they are homeless, they don't have lands because the government is selling out the lands to the foreigners. But the Jamaicans, they cannot go in China and bought a land. It is not they can't, the Chinese, they can't allow the foreigners to come and buy the land in their own country. The same way what it is happening in Africa, the white people, the Chinese, the India, they can come here in Africa, they can buy a land. The government has allowed them to buy a land as long as they have money. But for us, black people, we can't go in China, we can't go in India, we can't go in Europe, we can't go in United States and buy a land. It is very impossible. They cannot sell us their land, but we are selling our land. And that's why you can see a lot of things here in Africa. The people who are enjoying it, they're the foreigners, they're the white people, they're the colonizers who are still enjoying the benefit of Africa. And that's why I came out and told you, you know what, these people, they cannot do without Africa. And that's why they don't want black people to unite. They don't want African to unite, because they know if we will unite, African people will become smart and will develop, and we will outsmart them. And that's why they are doing in any possible way, not black people to unite, not African nation to unite. But it is the highest time that we as African, we should start working in our own country. Why is it that we as African people, we have our degrees, we have studied until the university level, but we, after finishing the school, we ended up being jobless. We ended up looking the job from outside. We all think about United States. We all think that United States, there is a lot of opportunity. Why is it our African leaders can come and sit down and make and provide jobs to our people, to the people who have degree? Because African, it can. Why do we have these oil minerals, and the people who are going to enjoy that, the outsiders? And you have heard what the president of Uganda, he has said. We have these minerals, but they're the ones who are buying these minerals. They go and process, and they are coming out with the final product to sell for us. And by them buying these minerals, they are providing jobs to their children. But for us people, we don't have jobs. Yeah. And that's why you will find out a lot of people, they want to go in this foreign country to look for more job, to look for more opportunity. Look what it is happening in Jamaica. A lot of Jamaicans, they are going in United States, they are going in Canada to look for more opportunity, to look for a better job. And in their country, there is a lot of opportunity. The government can create a lot of jobs. But how comes Jamaica government doesn't want to create jobs? It is because of the colonizers. They are still controlling the government. The colonizers, they are still, they have their puppet. They have some leaders who are puppet to the colonizers. And that's why Jamaicans, they are not yet free. They are still in the hands of the colonizers. Not only in Jamaica, this happened. Look at what it is happening in Haiti. The colonizers, they are still want to enjoy the benefit of Haiti, and that's why Haitians, they fighting very hard. They are fighting for their country. And this is to tell you that Africa Revolution, it has started. You as black people, you can come and join hands together. We want to see African unite. We want to see black Americans uniting with the black Caribbean, and black Caribbean uniting with the Africans, because you all know Africa, it is the roots of black people. Africa, it is the motherland of the all black people. And that's why we are calling among unity among black people. It is now the right time for us black people to enjoy our soil, to enjoy our land, to enjoy our country. Not us enjoying, not the outsiders coming here and enjoy our resources. These leaders, they need to stop selling our country. They need to stop selling out these countries. They need to focus. They need to work according to the will of the people. So kindly guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel, and also share this video so that it can reach to a lot of people.